Merhaba. Thank you, Crystal, for hosting me and giving me the opportunity to talk about what we are doing in Rekit about purpose and sustainability. First, apologies, I don't speak Turkish, so I will have to run this session in English. But we will talk and I will present during the next 20 minutes what we have done for one of our brands in Finnish in terms of purpose and sustainability. Just before to jump on this exercise, what I would like to share with you is who we are, Rekit, because I'm not sure all of you know us. So we are one of the biggest FMCG, fast-moving consumer goods company. We exist for more than 200 years, and our net revenue is approximately, at a global level, around 13 million pounds. But what is very interesting in this chart, and the data that I really want to focus on, is every day we are selling 20 million of product to our consumer, which means that we're really part of their everyday life. You don't know us, potentially, but I'm sure you know our brand because we have many brands which are leaders in their category. And we are operating in 3 different categories: hygiene with cleaning product, health, mainly OTC product, and infant nutrition. Where we start with our purpose sustainable journey is when, in a way, at a global level for the company, we decide to create a purpose, to change our purpose. The Rekit purpose is to protect, heal, and nurture in the relentless pursuit of a cleaner, healthier world. What is very interesting here is because we're doing it at a Rekit level, it gives the spins, it triggers the opportunity for the brands to think about what they can do. And it's why I have accelerated our transformation and when we started to focus the purpose journey. And this is the example that I will share. When we start a brief, when we start a campaign, at least in Rekit, we always think, what is the picture of success? What the success means? What are we looking for? So there is several areas that we can look about that. Definitely to get awards, it's always a good recognition. It's always quite interesting to be recognized by our peer. Could be that. It could be also how our campaign impact the mind of our consumer. What is the consumer perception of our product? And we track that with our equity assets to see if we can move in the right direction or not. Another option is to see, are we impacting the sales? Are we driving sales? Are we recruiting more consumer? Are we switching consumer from our competitors to us? That could be also the short impact of our campaign. Another one could be internal motivations, internal impact, how our campaign impact our team. Do they motivate them? Are they passionate about that? Do they speak about our campaign with their friends? Could be nice for our teams. This is a Finnish team, by the way. It could be nice also to recruit good talents because it's inspiring and it's a good salary. In Rekit, what we think is, in a way, a good campaign needs to do all of that, those 4 pillars. It's super important that each of them can be funded and can be worked with this new campaign. And it's why purpose, sustainability, is a very nice area to combine all of that. How do we see purpose in Rekit? So it's a triangle. Because for sure, what we are doing is we are trying to improve our product by reducing the number of plastic, reducing the number of paper, using more recycled product, using less chemicals. But for us, it's not enough. What is very important is to be sure that our product will have an impact in the consumer life, and this impact will be better for the globe, for the earth. So we started with the Sustainable Development Goals, the SDG, of the United Nations. And because we are Finnish, we choose the number 6, which is clean water, how to preserve and protect clean water. From our side, we are bringing a superior solution. So our product is working very well on every type of stains. And if we link these things, it's where it becomes very interesting because we have a fight. And our fight is to empower simple behavior change to ensure no finite resource is wasted. So because our product is really good and the performance of our product is really good, you can save some water. And we'll go through that. Why water? Water is key. Water is super important. We cannot survive as human beings without water. So we come from water and we need water every day. But we are facing issues on water because even if we call us the blue planet, we are covered by 75% of water. The reality is fresh water, good water is only 2.5%. And the fresh water that we can use, which are close to us, is 1.2. So it's even worse. And in reality, we are consuming more and more water every day, every year. It's an immense waste that we are using water. So you can tell me, we are here in Turkey, we are surrounded by water. I have fantastic turquoise water everywhere around the country. But the reality is we look at the trajectory and what is the situation. Turkey will be water poor in 10 to 15 years. We are consuming more than what we have, and we are putting this very vital resource at stress. Us, people, are the main reason why this resource become very limited and there is less and less of it. Because we eat, and what we eat consume a lot of water, because we are producing things with water, and also in our everyday life, when we are cleaning our clothes or cleaning our dishes, we are using a lot of water. If we look at what are the resources available and our consumption, you can realize that there is a massive gap. We should use only 90 liters, and in reality, in Istanbul, we are using 210. It gives you the gap of an hour overconsumption of this resource. And if we go to Finnish now, what is the role of Finnish? The reality is there is 20% of people in Turkey who continue to do on dishwash. The reality is when you do that, you are wasting a lot of water, energy, and time that you can save by using auto dishwash. To give an example, so when you use your dishwasher, whatever is the brand, you use in average 9 liters. For the full cycle, it's only 9 liters. When you do your dishes manually, you waste 103 liters. That's a massive difference. On top of that, because you are not fully convinced that the dishwasher will do a proper job, most of the people, 50% of the people, are doing pre-rinsing. Pre-rinsing is, again, 57 liters, which are wasted each time. A lot of water. When you start to sum everything, we're talking about a gigantic number. 236 million tons of water is wasted in Turkey every year. Difficult to see what it is, but in reality, it means 10 mid-sized lakes. And it's where we believe Finnish have a role to play. But because this transformation needs to be coming from people, people are very key for them, are very key, to achieve this goal, we need to start with them. We need to raise awareness. We need to convince them to change their habits. And it's why during the last 4 years, we have built campaigns which are educating, constantly giving new information that are convincing them that they should stop pre-rinsing. I will share now a short video which explains exactly what we have done in terms of campaign. Hopefully you will have the sound.
In Turkey, we have enough quarrel and strife. Water is what we don't have enough of. 4 years ago, not many people cared. Wasted, like there's no tomorrow. To stop needless pre-rinsing and save our water, Finnish started a campaign. To inform people. We had children reach out to their parents. To alarm our leaders, we hacked the Economic Forum with glasses visualizing shrinking lakes. We teamed up with Nat Geo for a documentary. It is part of our education today. We turned dry fountains into messengers. Used waste bottles for people to picture how much we can save. Entered the news across all channels simultaneously. And turned weather reports into water reports. To inspire people, we brought a lake back from the dead, turned minarets into beacons of hope. Integrated purpose into our top TV shows, made another documentary with young activists, and we teamed up with Disney for a teen movie. To invigorate people, we started a pledge signed by millions. We helped people see their progress through water bills. We created an index that shows water's true value. Our efforts paid off as change. So far, 6 million homes have stopped pre-rinsing. The amount saved is equal to a mid-sized lake. Today, there's consensus, at least on one thing.
So if we look at the outcome of this campaign, as it was just told, we convinced 6 million households to stop pre-rinsing. In 4 years, that's the achievement that we have. The equivalent of that is 25 million of water, which had been saved. That's our result. The challenge or the opportunity, it depends, is we still have 60 million of households which are continuing to experiencing. We need to convince them, and it's why we need to continue on this campaign. What is very interesting is this campaign had been synced, had been developed, had been done here in Turkey. It's a Turkish idea from the Turkish team, and the data is from Turkey. Everything is done in Turkey. But the campaign is so powerful, is so educative, and so relevant for everyone that actually what we can see now is all the other markets like France, Germany, Spain, Australia, but many more are following us in this journey because it's also relevant for them. To summarize, why I believe this campaign is a success and why we are proud of this campaign in Reckitt. I think there is two elements. The first one is consistency. I could say sustainability, but consistency on our communications, on what we communicate to the consumer. We have focusing during the last 4 years on this topic very hardly. We first educate, raise the awareness, educate, engage, and then start to celebrate the movement and to try to recruit more consumers. And because we are focusing on that every year, it's why we start to educate more and more consumers. That's for me the first reason of this success. The reason number two is the team who have worked on that. So we have a lot of very talented and passionate people working on this topic. From our side, of course, Reckitt, but what is very interesting is also we have fantastic partners who are helping us every day to build this campaign, to renew this campaign, to make it bigger. You have all of them here in the screen from Avas, Circus, Avas Media, Constantin, and Cora, working with us very hardly to develop this campaign that will continue in the coming years. Thank you very much, and see you soon on our website.